it blows my mind how freaking clueless Seth Rollins is. Russo'sBrand.com, where the pros are the pros. I don't understand how a top guy in that spot for so many years, he's got being, Triple H's boy on his side, whatever. I swear it blows my mind how freaking clueless Seth Rollins is. It blows my mind. So, Stevie, he has the match with Bronson Reed at Crown Jewel. I did not watch Crown Jewel. I'm not interested in Crown Jewel, but I heard, they beat the ever-living shit out of each other. Okay? So, Stevie, now, before he even comes out for the main event, which is a four-way, okay, before he even comes out, the announcers are selling. Seth Rollins isn't 100%. Seth Rollins shouldn't even be out there. The war he endured last night with Bronson Reed. And all that is great because what are we doing? We're giving the baby face his out. Okay, so if Seth doesn't win the match, he wasn't 100%. He shouldn't have even been wrestling. The baby faces are giving him the out. What does he do, Stevie? Comes dancing down the aisle, slapping everybody's hands as fresh as a daisy. Then he gets in the ring, Stevie, and the match starts. Ben, they're saying the same exact thing throughout the whole match. He is selling nothing. Nothing. Zero, to the point that he even does the dive through the second rope. So the announcers are putting over how he's not 100%. He shouldn't even be in his match. And I'm watching this guy and I'm saying, not 100%. Are you watching the same match that I'm watching? And here's what people don't understand, bro, because we're always negative. We're always negative. You two guys are performers. And this is why we have to break this down for everybody. Because if Seth would have been selling from the night before, okay, here's what that does. Number one, it gives the baby face an out. It's okay for Seth to lose the match because he wasn't at 100%. That's why the announcers are saying it. They know Seth's not going over. Number two, Stevie, when the heel comes out, you're putting more heat on him if he's annihilating a wounded bird. You're putting more heat on the heel. If Seth is not selling it all and Bronson Reed comes out and does what he does, you're not putting the heat on Bronson Reed you should be putting on him. Bro, does Seth just not understand the basic fundamentals of wrestling, or does he just not give a shit?
Why should he give a shit at this point? Because he's a main event guy. He's Triple H's boy. I followed up on your punches from last week's Raw SmackDown review and in my show and broke it down. They were the crappiest. And I said, at this level, making this amount of money for this long, this is what really, it's a regression, not a progression. But I will say he did put in the rehab work between Saturday and Monday. As Kamala Harris's husband said, he put his head down and went to work.
Yeah.
That was a great line. It's got to be it. By the way, going back to the first thing, it's got to be all. They got better scripts for this thing than wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Better one-liners.
Yeah. But I mean, Ben, what do you think it is? Does he, like, I'm asking honestly, does he not understand the basic concepts of wrestling?
Yeah, everything you said is spot on. It would have put more heat on the heel. It would have had him fighting from underneath like Terry Funk with a fighting spirit. And to be doing dives, dude, he had the easiest job because he's in this allegedly ongoing story. Well, this is his time to be, after being destroyed by the monster, pulling himself out of the rubble and still having to fight on the front lines. He just needs to take one and can go sell. Instead, he's getting his shit in like ROH, where nothing means nothing, and fucking I Superman up right afterwards because I'm a main eventer and that's how I have to work. Same mistake Cody made on SmackDown with Orton, dude. I was going to put that over. Like, I'm watching, like, I go, here comes the heat spot. Nope. He's super. Orton's on the thing, ready to make the tag, like that Cody should be coming to him or trying to get to him. Cody, no, I'll make my own comeback, slam. And I know he knows better than that because I sat there and learned at the same time as him. But now because they're main eventers and I'm the champ, I can't be forced to look weak or be an under guy. They look at me as strong. And the other part of that too, which I could definitely see them saying is, don't worry about what we do there. These people just want to see moves. They want to see high spots and big slams. So after you take that, just get to the next thing. They're going to forget about it. And that's how they're doing no psychology for the Saudis who just want to see spots and don't understand.
What they're forgetting about, Ben, is the entire audience watches at home that whatever reason.
Come on, they don't watch at home.
Yeah.
They watch 41.5 million watch on YouTube. They don't have to be at home to do that. Only 1.4 million watch at home.
Less and less are watching at home every week. And Stevie,
I didn't watch Crown Jewel. Was it like roof material? What he was wearing in Saudi? What he was taking a trip to the roof?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he looked like it was some Madonna, Lady Gaga like level Illuminati halftime show shit that he was wearing.
I thought he should have wore what the girls wore with the NASCAR suits.
Yeah, they're trying to make all of them look like Marvel movie characters too, right? Like they all look like some weird dominatrix or figure skater that's in a fight when they dress like that. So again, we're bending our will and saying it's women's revolution to do what? And the girls' match had way more no selling. I couldn't believe the amount of no selling in that match. So
what about backing up? My God, bro, backing up to SmackDown. Like the only thing that freaking stood out to me was, bro, did you see that knot on Tiffany Stratton's head? Do they not know that this? Should somebody tell them this is a work? Bro, she had a goose egg on her freaking head getting hit with that case, man.
Yeah, I mean, are they practicing that down in NXT, how to take a gimmick shot to the head and get your hands up? Because it sure as shit doesn't look like it. And the other part of her character is like turning babyface. She's supposed to be the uppity Barbie bitch heel of Beverly Hills, right, with the up talk. And now we've got multiple ones of those. If there's one thing I can say, like that's a quick, you want to talk cheap heat, because I kind of specialize in it. Of like how to get somebody some heat on them, and is that Valley Girl up talk. We saw it with Sasha. We see it with what's her name now? Gigi's kid,
Liv Morgan,
and this girl. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying and so middle school play of like, and you wait, she's going to stab you in the back after study hall too. And you're just like, shut the fuck up. And then the next one talks like that. And none of them really talk like that in real life. So that character and that up talk only leads you to a plateau. Then you try and turn her baby by turning on the monster, and she gets her ass laid out to get empathy. But I don't have empathy because I don't want to hear her fucking mouth, dude. Like, like nobody likes that kind of talk. So it's so confused. And to stick in that character and to think that mean girl stuff, it's only going to take you so far. You can't get past it.
Here's the analogy. Here's the analogy of pro wrestling. If regular people, normal people, casual people are listening and watching this, it's like basically Patrick Mahomes walking down the hallway and another teammate comes up and said, "Do you think you should really trust DeAndre Hopkins? He's only going to get traded again."
And Stevie, that's every storyline. That is every storyline, man. Every one of them.